Jody Boldenau used to feel a little ripped off growing up, particularly during summer vacations. While her friends enjoyed canoeing and swimming at camp, she and her brother Jeremy worked at their family's garage door company, sweeping parking lots, cleaning trucks, or sorting nuts and bolts.
He would sit Jeremy and I on a lawn chair or a folding chair in the back warehouse, and he'd give us a penny a piece to put these screws in these parts. And so we do a box of 500 at a time, and at a penny a piece, we actually got kind of mad about that. We jokingly, asked for a raise and went on strike and kind of put up a fuss. And in the end, I don't think we got a raise, but years later we did. But there was a long time we worked for a penny a piece.
While the two young kids thought they were pretty clever, their father was not amused. In hindsight, both Jody and Jeremy appreciated their father's approach.
I think when we were young, we were taught that when you start something, you finish it. And so any project he ever gave us when we were kids, he would say, okay, this is your job, you're gonna do it and you're gonna see it through. And a lot of times, I think it's called grit, and a lot of times you wanna quit, right? And in the end, we knew he wouldn't let us quit.
Jerry Sizer started a garage door distribution and installation company in 1974 after working for a local garage door company. For 3 years, his Elk River home was its headquarters. By 1986, IDC had expanded its market from industrial facilities to residential garages. Jody and Jeremy's early experience at IDC Automatic Garage Door did not inspire them to pursue their father's path.
But somewhere along the line, somebody gave me advice and said, you don't see it clearly, you're not objective, because you have some, just clouded view of the opportunity you've been given. And I think, you just don't see it very objectively. It's a golden opportunity. And they were right, actually. When you're younger, you don't see it like that.
Jerry decided that in the year 2000, he wanted to be done with the business and was either going to sell it or turn it over to his children.
I give my dad so much credit. He was really, really objective and diplomatic about it. He's like, if you're not passionate about it, you're doing us all a disservice. I don't want to push it on you. You can't be here out of duty or obligation. However, if there's any interest, we got to try it. And that's what happened. In the end, we both loved it.
When Jerry Sizer handed his children the keys to the company, he told them he wasn't going to watch over their shoulder and that they needed to make mistakes and figure things out for themselves. He told them to send him a financial statement once a month, and he would step in if they were going to make fatal errors.
He's always a phone call away, and we kind of joke, he's kind of like Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars. He'll call from Florida and he goes, I can feel something's going on, may the force be with you. And he just has that sixth sense after all these years. So he's always a phone call away. I'd call him our wise advisor.
One of the biggest challenges Jody and Jeremy faced early on was how to change their role from working in the business to really managing and working on the business. Their father taught them to roll up their sleeves and do what the rest of the team was willing to do if needed.
As the company grows, you can't do it all anymore. And to be able to shift from trying to, in a small family business, do everything yourself, or wear that many hats, to really delegate and trust and empower and train and let go of some things and be okay with that.
For Jeremy, the biggest challenge was grappling with the idea that it was their company. For years, he felt like they were running their father's company. Then came the recession in 2009, and they had to make the tough decisions.
That was just really painful, and for our industry, it was a depression. It was real. It was just really challenging. However, there's always, good things that come out of challenging times, and through that process, it was really interesting. Our core business shrunk by probably 40%, which was actually ahead of the curve in our industry. But then through that process, we were able to do a couple acquisitions and expand market share in different ways.
The acquisition resulted in IDC doubling its 2007 revenue in 2014. A more recent acquisition of a 40-year competitor changed IDC's garage door product mix and branding, and while it was a little challenging at first, it has gone well with time. These acquisitions have positioned the company well to reach its 5-year revenue targets, which IDC leadership recently confirmed in its 5-year plan.
Our leadership team wants us to grow even more. So that's really exciting that we have people on board that have gained ownership over this company and want to take it even further.